We will learn step by step today how to create a professional online store on the Shopify platform with ease and in simple steps and in the shortest possible time to save time. You will find the registration link in Shopify in the video description below. Start by clicking on it. It will take you to the Shopify registration page. You can take advantage of a 3-day free trial through this link, in addition to the fact that your first month on the Shopify platform will only be $1 for your first month. The registration steps are very simple. We will start by entering the email address. Then click on Start Free Trial and you can start making these settings, but I always click on Skip All. These settings are not very important. You will click on Skip All. Then start choosing the location where your business or customers who will buy from the store are located. For me, they are in Egypt, so I will start by clicking Next. Then you can choose whether to create your account by email, Apple account, Facebook, or Google. I will choose email, then start typing a password, then click Create Shopify Account. It will start telling you here that it's building your store, and within seconds, our online store will open with the dashboard where we will make all the settings available on the Shopify platform. Here it tells you that your free trial will end on February 10th and today is February 7th for me, so I got 3 days for free, and then I only have $1 for the first month. And in order to confirm that we will take the first month for only $1, we will start by selecting Select a Plan. Then we choose the plan we will start with. If you are still new, you can choose the basic plan first. Here, this plan will cost you about $24 per month, but as I said, you will get it for only $1 in the first month. I will choose from here, select Basic, then it will ask you here to start filling in the details of the bank card or you can pay via PayPal from here. After you start this data, you can click Subscribe from here, and this way you have activated your online store. I got the first month on Shopify for only $1. Our first step is to choose the theme. We'll start by clicking on Online Store from here, then Themes. The theme we'll work on, or the one Shopify installs, is Dawn. If you scroll down, you'll find many themes. You can choose any of them by clicking Add. But Dawn theme is very good for beginners and has very good features we can work on. This is the theme I'll work on in this video because many successful stores use this theme. Let's start by clicking Customize from here. It will take us to this page where we can modify everything related to our template and the product's appearance. First, let's edit this banner. We'll start by clicking on it here. It will open for me on the right side. If I need to add a picture, I'll start by uploading the image here, then choose Upload Image. I'll upload the image, then choose Done. It will start to change the image for me in this way so it will be at the beginning of my online store. The image should represent the type of products you'll sell in this store. I can make the image darker or lighter using this slider, like this to make it lighter and like this to make it darker. Of course, you can choose according to the degree you want. For me, 50% is good. Then we can align the text in the center, left, or right. By going down here and then from Desktop Content Position, I can choose if I want it in the center, right, or left. So, I can choose Button Left from here. The text will come like this to the left. And if I want the button to also come to the left, I can choose from Desktop Content Position and actually the button will come to the left with the text. Then if I want to change this text, I start by clicking on it. It will open a text editor here where I can write the text I want, then I can choose medium or small. I like the text to be small like this, it's very nice. Then if I want to change the text on the button, I'll start by clicking on it. It will open here for me where I can change the text of the button now. The button, when clicked, will take people to a specific page. You can choose a specific page from here, whether it's the collections page, and we'll learn how to add it, or the products page, where you can choose a specific product after we start adding products in the next step, or you can choose all products. After that, you can change the button style by unchecking the checkbox from here. It will start changing the color or shape of the button this way. A very important thing, if you want to see how your online store will look on a mobile phone, here on the top right, you'll start by choosing Mobile. This is how the online store will look on a mobile phone in this way. Of course, we'll continue all the steps, but this is an important thing to always consider, that your store should be mobile-friendly because more than 80% of people buy through mobile phones. You can start editing on the computer, then go back and adjust everything on the mobile phone. It's very important to save the steps you've done. Whenever you make a change, start by clicking Save from here to start saving all the steps you've done. The second step is to start adding products so we can display them in this area. To start adding products, we need to go back to the dashboard. We can go to the dashboard by right-clicking here and then open link in new tab, so we can work on the dashboard, add products, and then go back to continue improving the store. We'll come from here to Add Products, then we start choosing Products from here, then we start clicking on Add Your Product. Here we start typing the name of the product and a simple description of the product. Then we upload the pictures and choose the price of our product. For example, I'll add a t-shirt. Then I start adding a description for the product. I can write a simple description of the product, a few lines or just one line. You can also create a description here with artificial intelligence by typing a simple description, then clicking on Generate. Now it will give you a very simple description that you can use with artificial intelligence. You can upload the product images in this area. You can upload one image or multiple images of your product. This will be the main image, and these are secondary images. I can make this image the main one or this image the main one in this way. Then we scroll down and start choosing the product price. Then I can monitor the inventory from here if I have inventory. I can add it, then continue with the rest of the steps. Here you can add your inventory, whether this product is in stock, or you can open the inventory. You can also do shipping steps here. After that, if there are different sizes and colors of the product, you can add them through this step. After completing all the product details, click Save from here to save your product. We can go back from here, and we'll find the first product that was added. I repeated the previous step and added a number of products to start applying the explanation. You can add all the products as we agreed by adding a product from here, start filling in all the product details. The next step is to start adding collections. A collection adds a group of products in one collection, such as sports clothes, swimwear, women's clothes, men's clothes. To start adding a collection, we'll start by clicking Collections from here. Here naturally there is one collection named Home Page that we don't need, so we can click on it, then click Delete from here to delete it. We'll start creating our first collection from here. The first collection will be named Women's Collection, for example. Then you start choosing the collection image from here, which should be an image representing the collection's name. For example, I'll choose this image and start writing a simple description for the collection, then click Save. After that, we'll go back and start adding the next collection. I added another collection for men using the same previous steps and started adding the rest of the collections you'll need in your online store. If you noticed, many stores use a collection called New Arrivals, which includes products that have recently arrived at the online store. You can also create best-selling products or most requested products collections. So, I added a New Arrivals collection where I put products that have recently arrived at my online store. Now, as you can see in front of you, each of these collections has 0 products. The next step is to add products to these collections. To start doing that, we'll go back to Products from here, and then we'll select the product specific to each collection. For example, this product, this product, this product, and this product are specific to the women's collection. So, we'll select them, then click on these dots, and then click Add to Collection from here. Then we choose the collection to which we want these products to be added, and then we press Save. For example, I want to add these products to the men's collection, so I'll repeat the same steps, click Add Collection, and start selecting the men's collection. For the products that have recently arrived, let's say this product and that product have recently arrived, so I can add them to the third collection, New Arrivals from here, and then I'll press Save. This way, I've added my products to the collections. If I go back, I'll find here that the number of products has changed, and each collection now has a number of products. After that, we'll go back to our theme to continue the steps. We'll scroll down here and start selecting Featured Products from here to choose the collection. We'll click on Featured Products from here. Then, we'll choose the collection from here, then click Change, then Collection, then Change, and start selecting the collection we want to appear in this area. For example, I'll choose New Arrivals, and then I'll press Select. This way, we've chosen this collection to appear in this area. We can change featured products from here, for example, name it New Arrivals, and then we can add a description from here, saying something like, check out our new collection. The next step is to start adding the second collections below this collection, for example, the men's collection and the women's collection in this area. To start displaying them, we'll come here to the home page, scroll down, under Featured Collection, under this section, we'll click on Add Section, and then we'll click on Collection List. It will start adding several collections with me. It's actually adding 2 at once. For example, I only have 2 collections, the men's and the women's, so I'll start editing it to show only 2. It will indeed show 2 in one row, men's and women's. If I want to delete this collection, I'll start clicking on it, then I can press Remove Block from here. I only have 2 like this. Then, I'll click on the first collection from here, then Collection, select Women's, and then press Select. It indeed shows me the main image of the collection, then I'll select the second collection, press it, then select Men's. Then we click Select. I can start changing this title by clicking on it, and then I can change it from here to anything I prefer. When people click on these collections, they will immediately be redirected to the page containing the products of these collections. If you want to go back to the home page, you can click on Home Page here, and it will take you back to the main page. The next step is to start changing the style of the header and footer. This is called Header. We'll click on it. The first thing we want to change is the logo of the online store. You can create a free logo through Canva. To change the logo, we'll click on Header here, then scroll down until we find Theme Settings. We'll click on it, then scroll down again until we find Logo. We'll start uploading our logo in this area. You can create a free logo like we agreed using Canva. You can search on Canva, sign up for a free account, then create a design from here. Then you can search for a logo, choose a logo from here, and start creating your logo or choose a logo from here from the many free designs available on Canva, like this logo for example. I designed this logo on Canva very easily. Then you click on Share from here, then Download. After that, you choose the format, then click on Download, and the logo will start downloading with you. After that, we go back and choose Select Image from here. We start selecting our logo, then select the logo from here, and click Done. Indeed, the logo is uploaded in this way, as you can see. From here, we can change the size of our logo. We can increase it a bit to make the logo bigger in this way. You can also see its appearance on the mobile phone, which will look very nice in this way. We can make it bigger or smaller very easily. I like its size like this. If you don't want the logo to be on the left, you want it to be in the middle of the store, you can move it up until you find Desktop Logo Position and start choosing Middle. The logo will appear in the middle in this area. Then we click on Save from here to save all the steps we have done. The next step is to start changing this menu. We can add the collections below this menu in this area so that the customer can easily access any collection we have. To start editing it, we'll go back to our dashboard as agreed. We can open it by right-clicking here and then selecting Open Link in New tab. It will open the dashboard for us this way. To start changing the menu, we'll go to Online Store from here, then select Navigation, and then choose Main Menu as it appears in front of you. This is the menu that is available in this area. Indeed, through this menu, I can delete Home, for example, and also Catalog. I'll leave Contact, for example, or I can edit it and rename it to Contact Us. Then I'll start adding a menu item from here and, for example, I'll name the first collection Women's. I'll start choosing the collection specific to women from here and then choose Women's, and then click Add. After that, I'll add the collection for men and start selecting the collection and choose Men's, and then click Add. I can move the men's collection up in this way so that it appears first, and also the women's collection. After that, I can click on Save Menu from here on the right, so the menus are saved in this way. Let's go back to the editor this way. Make sure you've saved everything, and then let's refresh. Indeed, the menu has been updated in this way. After we finish the step for the header, we can go down to the footer. The next step is to start clicking on Footer from here. To remove the email subscription, I can uncheck it from here, and indeed, the subscription via email has been removed. If you want to add social media icons like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and others, you can click on Footer in this area, then go down to Theme Settings from here, and then start adding the links for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and others. I imagine with you that this is the link for each platform. As soon as I start adding the links for these platforms, they will start appearing as you can see in front of you: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. You can add other platforms like Snapchat, Pinterest, or Twitter. One of the very important steps when creating an online store is to go here to Policy Setting, where you'll add very important pages: Privacy Policy, User Guide, Exchange and Return Policy. All of these are crucial pages to have in your online store, especially if you're planning to run ads. Let's start by clicking on Policy Setting here, and it will open a new tab with a page like this. You can also open it by being in the dashboard, clicking on Settings, then scrolling down and clicking on Policies. It will open the same dashboard that will open here. You can write all the specific policies here: Return Policy, Privacy Policy, Usage Policy, Shipping Policy, and Contact Information. Shopify also provides a template that you can rely on and start editing. Click on Create Template here to start creating a template. Here you can make edits. For example, if your return policy is 14 days instead of 30 days, you can edit it here. For the rest of the steps, you start typing and editing them as well. Click on Create Free Template and start editing each step except for shipping, as you'll start typing that yourself in this area after editing everything. It's very important to focus on these pages and fill in the information. After that, click on Save here. To display the policies in the footer, let's go back from here and close this, then click on Online Store here, and then Navigation. But this time, we'll choose Footer Menu. You can delete this one related to search from here. Then, you can click on Menu Item here and start adding all policies from here, from this area, Policies. Then choose each page step by step. Choose the first page, then Add, then repeat the same steps quickly, then Add. This is the last page you added like this. Start by clicking on Save Menu here, and then click on Save Menu from here. Then go back to the appearance of the online store here, and then scroll down to the footer, select the footer from here, and then click on Add Block. Then, choose Menu, and it will start showing you all the important pages you need. Then delete this title from here, leaving only the important pages like this. A very important step we can take to give a more professional look to the store is to add an icon like this one specifically for our store, especially if we want to remove the default Shopify icon. To do this step, we'll go here to Theme Settings from here, and through Logo from here, we can come here to favicon Image and start uploading a picture for this area. We can find a very beautiful icon from the Flat Icon website. We start by searching here for the icon we want. Let's say, for example, I'm searching for a clothing-related icon. I liked this simple icon, so I'll click on it. I'll start by choosing 32 pixels and then click on Free Download. The icon is downloaded. I'll go back to the store and start choosing the icon from here. After that, click on Done, and then click on Save from here. To see the effect of the icon, we can click on these three dots and then click on View. It will open our online store, and indeed, the icon appeared in this area. Before publishing our online store, there are some important steps we need to take. Let's go back to the dashboard, and then click on Settings from here. Under Store Details, we'll come here like this and select the store name. We start by clicking here, and then we name our store. For example, my store's name is Sean. After that, click on Save to change the store name. Make sure all this information is correct, especially the currency used in your online store. You can change it from here or from your mobile phone for your billing information. Then, we start by choosing the payment methods. When a customer places an order from our store, how will they pay? We can choose this step through Payments from here, And then we can choose a provider from here. We start by choosing a payment gateway from here that we can use. You can scroll down and choose Stripe since it's the most popular, or any other payment gateway easily. You can also activate PayPal through this step. Activate PayPal and start clicking on Activate. It will open PayPal, and you start linking your PayPal account to your online store. The next step is to add shipping and delivery from here. Start by adding the shipping prices for your products through this area. The next step is to start connecting a domain to our store. Is this the primary domain we can work on now? But the domain is not professional at all. Can you connect a domain in this area? With your store, you can either buy a new domain or if you have a domain you purchased before, you can connect it. The last step with us is to delete the password, and this password is automatically created for any new store unless you delete it. Let's go back from here and go to Online Store from here. After that, you'll find Remove Password written here. Start clicking on it. You can do this step after you start subscribing to a Shopify plan and start publishing your store. And that's all for our explanation today on how to create an online store on Shopify easily.